Today, we're not just making tacos.
We're making breakfast tacos.
Breakfast tacos! And we're not just doing breakfast tacos.
No.
We're doing 3 different kinds of breakfast tacos.
3 ways. Breakfast tacos, 3 ways.
I know. I've never met a breakfast taco. I didn't
I know.
absolutely
What does
love.
that sign say? All you need.
All you need is love and tacos. And those are words to live by.
And dogs.
Yes, and dogs. Okay, so before we get into the 3 different kinds of tacos that we're going to do, let's talk. We have some what we call the mainstays that are going to make an appearance on every taco.
Exactly.
So first,
what do you want to start with?
I think the 2 most important things are the tortillas. So typically, you're going to go with flour tortillas. You don't have to. You can do corn. And typically, they're going to be really good if they're homemade.
Look at those.
So these are our homemade flour tortillas. I've got the recipe on the blog. All I do is I just bring my dough together. I knead it a little, and then I roll it out into sort of as close as I can as a circle. Heat it up in the skillet, and then keep them steamed and warm in there.
Keep them all warm in here.
If you don't have the gumption to make your own tortillas, then what I like to do is I go to my favorite Tex-Mex or Mexican restaurant, and they'll sell them to you. Homemade is the way to go, okay?
Yes.
Now let's talk.
And those actually are pretty easy to make.
You'll see, they are. Okay.
Oh,
now we've got some delicious
lovely eggs.
Oh, they are so these are our creamy, simplest, fluffiest eggs in the world. Get farm fresh if you can, and then put them in a bowl and whisk them.
These are still warm too.
I know, you're going to get some air into the eggs by whisking them really hard, and then you just dump them into a very low heat skillet and just let it start to cook, and they're going to start to set, and then use a spatula, just start to kind of move them around until they
look like this.
They're creamy. We're not adding cream or butter.
No.
They're just so flavorful. Just a little hit of salt, and you got something.
I want to eat these right now.
I know, I do too. I'm dying. Okay, so now what else have we got?
We got cheese.
Cheese. We put cheese in every. A taco without cheese is like a.
And we shred the block of cheese. We don't buy pre-shredded.
But yeah, if you can shred, that's the best.
Pico de gallo. This is a mainstay. We have the recipe on the blog.
It's super easy. It's tomatoes, cilantro, lime, onion, all that good stuff.
This, y'all, is breakfast salsa. It is my favorite thing to have on eggs or have on anything breakfasty. It is basically 2 tomatoes and some jalapeno peppers and onion, and we simmered them for
garlic
and for 7 minutes, and then we take out that garlic. Well, you de-seeded the jalapeno, right? De-seeded.
De-seeded.
Seeds out of that.
We're not being deceptive by saying we de-seeded. If you like it super hot, leave those seeds.
Oh, but
take the stem off.
Take the seeds out, take the stem off, put all of that into a blender, blend it, and then add some salt and some cumin, and
it's so good.
Serve it warm or at room temperature.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it? Do we have all the mainstays?
I think we got it all. Okay.
Are we
so
ready?
now we are ready to do breakfast taco number 1. Bacon, egg, beans, and cheese.
This breakfast taco is for all you bacon lovers out there.
And we know you're out there. There's a lot
of bacon lover.
Who isn't? Okay. So now so speaking of bacon, I've got my nice large cast iron skillet, and I've got just some good old thick, whatever your favorite kind of bacon is. I just turned this on, so you're not going to get the fun sizzle. I know. But sometimes I do these. I so often do bacon. There it goes. There's the sizzle.
Yeah.
In the oven nowadays, I just put some foil down on a baking sheet and then just bake it, and it's so easy. But there's something about breakfast. Oh wow, doing the skillet.
Yeah, and we need that grease.
We're going to use the bacon grease for some of the other tacos that we're doing. So, all right. So
I love it. I'm so excited. This is my favorite. I could eat these any time of the day.
I know, and we often do. Okay, we're going to cook this, and then you want to talk about these?
Oh yes, this is a component. We're putting these in a couple of the tacos. This is refried beans.
These are Chris and Wesley's homemade refried beans.
I love that we put refried beans in our breakfast tacos. I love them.
It's a staple. You have to. So again, it's sort of like the tortillas. Homemade is always going to be better. But again, it does take a little time to make. They're easy to make. We have the recipe. But if you don't have time to make them, then just go get some from your local place.
We're making refried beans all the time.
Well, that's for sure. All right, my bacon is cooking right up, and then we're going to come back and assemble taco number one. I mean, the smell of bacon, especially in the morning, I mean, it's ridiculous. I know.
Just the smell of bacon. I don't need it. I could have it any time of the day.
I know.
All right, so let's make these tacos.
Let's make a taco, a breakfast taco.
I love these. All right, so we've got our homemade tortillas. Here we go. Look at that, y'all. That is gorgeous. Now we're going to start off with some beans.
Again.
Got to have the refried beans.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, have you ever had breakfast tacos before? I bet you've never had them like this.
Yeah, and if you have, let us know which ones you like.
Tell us what is your favorite. There's a place.
I tend to make these super big.
I know, that's what worries me. They're super popular also down in the southern part of the state of Texas.
In Hill Country.
In Hill Country near San Antonio.
All right, got
Austin.
the eggs here. Oh, here we go.
I tell you, it's heavenly.
Here we go. Oh, these eggs, these are perfect.
They're so fluffy.
They're exactly how I love my eggs. Look at that, you guys.
Okay.
All right, I'm just taking my time.
I see that.
I'm sorry. Okay. Now
we're going to add the bacon.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and put this over there while you delicately put your eggs on there.
Yeah, you need to get
so now,
two pieces.
Look out, I've got dripping. Yeah. So now, again, we're just doing enough for us to do 2 tacos because we're doing 3 different. If you were going to make just this taco, make as much bacon as you need for everyone to have at least a couple of tacos.
Yeah. All right, I've got the cheese. This is some, is Monterey Jack, Chris?
Yeah, that's great Monterey Jack. Or do some get some Mexican cheese like
some
Chihuahua. You could do cheddar, anything that is meltable.
There you go, Chris.
Okay, now we're going to, wow, you made these gigantic.
Yeah, I know. We're going to have fun.
Boy.
I got napkins.
Okay.
Now, let's do this.
You're going to have to unhinge
Y'all,
my
this
jaw.
breakfast sausage. You can actually just put this in a pitcher and put
Breakfast
it on the table.
salsa, you call it sausage.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yes, you could, and it's got a little bit of heat to it.
It's huge.
I don't think I can even.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go, people. You ready, Chris?
I'm coming over
I know
your
I'm
way.
dripping. Hold on, let me get it there.
I'm gonna bring mine over here.
There it is. That's a mess, but that's a mess in a dress. Yeah.
That is a taco.
Chris, those tortillas. Oh, okay. We have to keep going. Those are 100,000% Loon approved.
Yes.
Oh, they're so good, y'all. Okay, on to breakfast taco number 2. Potato, eggs, and cheese.
Who needs the meat when you have this amazing taco? I'm telling you, you're not going to miss the meat with this one.
I can't believe it.
Well, you're going to love it.
No, I know. I have, though.
So now I'm using the bacon grease that I had from my bacon. We're being very thoughtful here. So if you don't have bacon grease, then you're going to want to get a couple of tablespoons in there. But make the bacon and save your bacon grease because you love cooking with it. This was 1 medium onion that I roughly chopped, and now we're going to add the potatoes.
Potatoes! The first time I had a potato, egg, and cheese taco, we were in Kerrville, Texas, down in Hill Country, and it was a little hole-in-the-wall breakfast taco place. Like, that's all they served. And it was so good.
So tacos, I was wondering where you were going with that. So potatoes are very common in
what did you do to those
breakfast tacos.
potatoes?
Let me tell you, I'm going to dump these in here into my bacon grease. We want to get these nice and brown. These are already partially, well, they're pretty much cooked. So what I did, these are Yukon Gold. You could use russet. I would go either with russet or Yukon Gold. You could probably do red. But anyway, I toss them in some boiling water and I let them simmer for about 40 to 45 minutes. You want them to get cooked through, but not too mushy. So it really kind of depends. These are medium size, so I let it go probably 40 minutes. Then I put them in a ice bath because I wanted them to stop cooking. Then a little later, I just easily peeled that skin away. I got my knife and I just roughly cubed it. And what we're going to do is, you don't want to toss these around too much because you don't want them to break apart.
Yeah, keep their form.
Yeah, and you want them to get kind of nice and brown, a little crispy on the bottom. And then they go into the most amazing taco.
Can I please tell you what my version of breakfast taco is growing up?
I'm scared.
Growing up in the Loon household, it was...
You had breakfast tacos?
It was very quick and easy. It was a jar of salsa, it was eggs, and a tortilla out of the refrigerator. There you go.
Did you heat anything up? No.
The eggs. The eggs
Oh,
were
okay.
hot.
Well, I bet it was good. I bet it was delicious. Okay, we're going to let these cook until they're nice and crispy, and hopefully you've got more of those stories to tell us. And then we eat breakfast taco number 2. Okay, so this, I mean, these are looking good. You don't have to really get them completely browned. I mean, I like them a little brown, but these are good. These are wonderful.
Those
you
are
like them
delicious.
super brown. It's easier also if you do this in a non-stick skillet.
All right,
But,
I'm
okay.
going to be a little more judicial in my ingredients. Judicious in my adding of my ingredients.
Yeah, you're going to be a little more conservative.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I just love them so much.
I know you do.
I do.
Okay,
all right, so we're not putting beans on this one. This is going to be eggs.
Although you could do whatever you want to, but we think these combinations
So good.
are so good.
So good. I think since I'm not putting beans, I could probably put a little extra.
And here we go.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, now I'm going to put these potatoes right on
Oh, look at that.
top. Love egg and potato.
Oh, all right, here, I got some eggs here for you. Look at, now we've got it down.
We do. Yeah, well, at least for the moment.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I gave you a lot of
This
potatoes.
one, give me a little on this one.
All right,
on this one.
okay.
You don't have to be that conservative. All right, let's
Chintzy
go.
is-
All right, here we go. And we've got the cheese. And then I think what I use on this one, I don't like to put the pico de gallo.
Oh, you
Chris does.
don't?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like to just put that salsa on there.
You know what's fun is to have like a breakfast taco party.
Yeah, it would be fun. That's what we're having.
I know, but you
I'm
know,
like, where are we?
well, you know, like think about it during the holidays, and so much of this stuff you can make in advance and just keep it warm in containers in the oven, and then let everyone build their own.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here this time.
Yeah, I know. I need room when I'm eating my breakfast.
I know. He needs elbow room.
Look at that, you guys. Look at how lovely that is. Okay.
Okay, so much for it being smaller.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this looks good. Oh, no.
No, the simplicity, but the flavor combination is through the roof. I love the little onion and the potatoes.
Wow. Oh. This is exactly the kind of I had at Kerrville.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, okay. We still have more to go.
You got work to do here.
This is 100,000% Loon approved.
Yes!
Oh, so good.
Now on to breakfast taco number 3.
Chorizo, egg, and potatoes with beans and cheese. And we saved the granddaddy of them all for last.
That's right. This is a doozy. I mean,
It's got those these
how you're
wonderful
gonna
potatoes.
how you're going to do this without like stuffing it to the McGillicuddies. But
Sorry.
that's okay. All right. Well, now we've got this is Mexican chorizo, which is sausage. It's pork. Make sure it's very like we live in Texas, so it's easy to find. And when we lived in New Jersey, I could find it. It's just a lot of times if you see Spanish chorizo or even some Mexican pizza, it's cured.
And it's super red.
It is super red. It's the spices and chorizo has a little bit of a spice to it, a little heat level, but not crazy. But anyway, what I was going to say is make sure that you get uncooked. A lot of times you'll also find them in links, and as long as it's uncooked, then you can just take the casings off and then just put it in your skillet. So
Yeah.
we're going to continue cooking this just like you cook up
really quick.
sausage.
So this basically has everything that we've used so far, minus bacon, and we're replacing it with the chorizo.
Right. It's the granddaddy of them all. So it is so good. Okay, we're gonna cook this until it's cooked, and then we eat. The smell of cooked chorizo is so
good.
So good. I was gonna say, if you can't find chorizo, which we were just up camping with a bunch of loons in South Dakota, and they had chorizo there. So I think it's pretty
my
easy to find.
nieces, they like to make the chorizo and egg tacos.
Burritos and tacos. Yeah.
Breakfast tacos, yeah.
But
right.
I was gonna say, if you don't have, you could also use just regular breakfast sausage. That would be delicious too.
All right, so this is, I've got to be very, very
overdo it.
conscious of the amount of food I put in here.
Yeah, well.
Because these are the granddaddies.
They are. They are chock full of.
Oh, okay, I can stop being nice. I just got to put them on there. All right, so now we have egg.
That's right.
Okay, there we go, egg. I'm just doing a little bit of each.
There you go.
Because we got a lot to put in.
We got a lot. We got a ways to go.
Now we got potato.
Potatoes.
Potato.
This is so hearty and so delicious.
There we go.
I've got my chorizo armed and ready to go.
Ready. And now
I'm gonna add a little of this chorizo.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I know. This is not for the. I mean, it is good. Cheese and nothing but cheese.
Cheese, Chris, cheese.
I know. You want a little pico?
Yep, we're doing the whole 9 yards.
9 yards, okay.
There we go.
We are going the distance on this one. Okay. One thing I would suggest is, I mean, it depends on your tortillas. Don't assemble these way too in advance because you run the risk of getting soggy.
Soggy tortillas. Nobody likes a soggy tortilla.
No, they don't.
Okay, there we go. Here we go, Chris.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This is. I think. Woo! Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for you.
I need a napkin just in case.
Oh yeah, because it's.
I got to be prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Hold on.
You did good on not doing this
Let
one.
me just kind of smash it a little bit. Okay, here goes.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh boy. Wow. There you go. It's like we're down in hill country, Texas.
That's my favorite.
I was gonna say, I think I know what's your favorite.
That has everything. Oh.
The flavor.
Oh.
And I just can't say enough about the homemade tortillas.
No. Oh, y'all. We gotta move. I gotta eat these. Okay, so this is. That's a really good one. That might be 500,000%.
Wow. Okay. I'm not surprised.
That is so good. Y'all.
Love and tacos. I feel like we should have a song to go with it.
All you need is love and tacos. All you need is love.
Did you get a stamp?
Oh yes, I said 500,000%.
Okay. All right, we're a little giddy because we've been eating breakfast tacos all day. All right, we love you guys.
Make tacos
and be happy.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Make tacos, not war.